Hey. This is DJ Dax, PDR, David Gonzalez, whoever the hell. You can call me whatever. Reacting to Bad Bunny's new album, Verano Sin Ti. Yeah, it's a special one. I'll admit I already messed up. I tried reacting to this and the audio is not working out. Luckily, I figured this out one song in. Well, 1.5 kind of. But I have a history with Bad Bunny in that, you know, I love him. He's a great artist. I ran into his music way back in the day, around Table Te times. And he's honestly a favorite of mine, you know, right alongside Drake, Travis Scott, like 21 Pilots, J Balvin, all of them, you know, my little circle of interests. And yeah, like I said, Table Te really was one of those songs that like put me on. I mean, raised religious, I didn't really listen to a lot of secular music, normal music. And being a Latino, I often associated music in Spanish with music from church. So there was an aversion already to like music, like Latin trap or like reggaeton and stuff for many reasons. You know, part of me just felt like if it wasn't in English, it wasn't cool. But that song just shook me. I mean, Ozuna with that crazy intro and the, you know, the sticky hook. But of course, Bad Bunny's entrance with that verse, you know, that first verse. Baby, la vida un ciclo. Yeah, that, it really took me by storm. And I think the world by storm. And it helped me understand, you know, I mean, Por Siempre was crazy. It's like still my favorite album of his to this day. Oasis was a blessing during those summers among our friends. You know, his collaboration album with J Balvin. And yeah, Yo Hago Lo Que Me Da La Gana was cruel before a pandemic, but Zafaera was like our Latino sicko mode, as people like to joke. Beautiful. And while El Último Tour del Mundo wasn't my favorite, I wasn't necessarily disappointed, and I loved how chill it was. So it just felt kind of different coming from him. But now we're on Un Verano Sin Ti. Which is neat, I guess. You know, woo, more music. I'm back in my Latino bag. I'm happy to be here. You know, que lo que con que lo que. I don't know what will it be cho means, pero hoy estoy bien contento de obviously listen to more Bad Bunny at all. I feel like Un Verano Sin Ti is kind of derivative in terms of a song, I mean, album title. I just think of Otra Noche en Miami or Miami or whatever the hell. Otra Noche Sin Ti. And just how like that kind of sounds like Un Verano Sin Ti. But the cover art's cool, it's cute. Vaguely Y2K, early internet, right? Crude, I can see all the pixels kind of situation. I'm here for it. Like I said though, I'm not gonna lie, I just heard Moscow Mule. It was gorgeous. I'll hear it again though. That line killed me. Mi contacto. Te lo voy a dar. Trabajar. Love that. We're not a thing, but we were a thing. We don't have a thing, but we had a thing. Loving it. Very tropical with the little like chimes in the back or something. Here we go. Drunk? That's gonna kill me. I'm not even gonna know who I'm talking about. Pour me another one. Lather that shit in reverb. Honestly, I don't get the point of this outro. It's a little extra for me. Maybe mix him a little differently, or just don't fade him out at all. Track number 2, Despues de la Playa. Interesting beat already. KK? He said surfboard. What? Wow, the Dominicans coming out. Dime maní, pero habla. This is so funny. Okay, is this cool? I don't even know if I need this, but wow, that's a good. Ya Dios me perdonó. Solo falta tú. Oh. Oh my God. Okay. Well, that was cool. I guess. Not what I expected at all. I guess he really threw us for a loop there. with Despues de la Playa. I guess I'm gonna be hearing that in the clubs, unironically. But great, I mean, he's putting people on to merengue, I guess. Me Porto Bonito with Chincho Corleone. Not sure who that is. Pero edúcame. Whoa. Ah, damn. Wow. That's gonna have people say, but I love that line. Hold on. Okay, fucked with that. Go up, mega, go up. Wow. Oh, wow. So something I do here is I kind of rank songs in a way by whether or not I would want to hear them in my shuffle. Like if they, I like to play my whole library, everything I've ever liked, I add it to my library, and I'll shuffle that, when I don't really care about what I'm listening to. I just want it to be something I like. And I definitely wouldn't mind hearing the first joint. The second joint is a little like, I gotta kind of be in the mood for it, but I know I might get swayed by it. This one is cool too. Just surprised that it's not necessarily like a banger. It's a little low key. It's horny, It's don't get it twisted. It's horny. But it's a calm horny. It's not too wild. But all right, Titi Me Pregunto. Oh man.
Hey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Mañana otra. Hey.
Hold on.
Tengo muchas novias. Todas pa' un VIP, tiran un selfie. 6 chis, ey, que sonrían las que ya les metían. Un VIP, ey.
He said what?
6 chis, que sonrían las que ya se olvidaron de mí. Me gusta mucho la cara de Patricia. Tenía una dominicana que jugaba bombón. Uva bombón. Me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias.
Is this like a dembo track, kind of? Oh god. Sped up. This would get a fuck. Okay. El Alpha. This is the banger. Oh damn. Not my problem. Como que me enamoro muy rápido. See, when I heard this rhythm, I thought this is on some old school trap. Huh. I don't really understand having such an epic outro. I mean, it's kind of prog, right? He goes from like, I don't care to like, you should care that I don't care. But like, it kind of conflicts with why I would want to play this whole song. Like that dembow part makes me want to be debaucherous, like I want to take on the town, with my boys and, meet some new girlfriends. But the way that ends, like, I don't know if I'm gonna let that whole song run when I'm playing this, on the aux. I'm gonna get all emotional for them. Nah, I don't even know. Un ratito, but I loved it though. Y no te vuelva a ver, quizás no te importa, quizás te va a doler. Damn. Esto es un ratito. Ugh, I think about this shit all the time. Mami, no te acostumbres, que el amor es... Con cualquiera no me acuesto, cualquiera no le meto, ni le cuento mis secretos. Me pongo feliz cuando llegan tus textos, porque con cualquiera no me acuesto. Oh my god. I'm not emotionally ready for this. Wow. Gorgeous. Mira. So for me, like, what was tough about that song was when he's talking about some con cualquiera no me acuesto. A cualquiera no le meto, which, is a little lewd, sure, but ni le cuento mi secreto. Te pongo feliz cuando llegan tus textos. So he's saying like, and I feel this. I get happy when your texts arrive because for real, I don't be like fucking everybody. I don't be sleeping with everybody. I don't be telling everybody my secrets and letting them in on what's going on in my life. So It's funny because the picture he's painting is that, hey, honey, don't get too used to this because this is only for a time. That's like the game of the song, right? That like it's just for a time, so she should be ready for him to move on. He might even end up with his ex in a tag. For circumstances in my life, I'm feeling this kind of the other way around, but the message is the same, right? Where like it's not necessarily that I want things to be over. If anything, I appreciate things because, well, shit. I mean, we might not be official, but I'm not out here with everybody. I'm not out here doing all those things, and it's your text. They brighten up my day, which I guess if I were to project onto Bad Bunny's lyrics there, as I very obviously am, I guess it shows that while he's telling her, like, don't get used to this, maybe there's a little bit of a porcupine complex there. He's not about to let things become normal. Who knows why? Hey, but that song hit though. It was definitely a tune. I added that joint for sure, but it's a little toxic for me. Anyway, next song, Yo No Soy Celoso. Mentira. Ooh, Bossa Nova. Let's go. Or just rock.
Yo tiro un peñón, anoche yo me cuidé el hígado y riñón. Y en el cora me dejaste el gran cañón. Y yo, donde Liz se rompió el equipo.
Basketball.
Dime quién es ese cabrón. Tranquila, no soy psycho. No voy a ser un papelón.
God.
No voy a ser un papelón.
That's not for me, but that might become an anthem. I'm a sucker for that. Justin Timberlake, Wave, y'all know.
Se sentía perderlo. Si Beto lo enrola, voy a prenderlo. Si traen perico, voy a huelerlo. El corazón
Flow.
me pongo celoso sin razón, eso es machismo. Ey. Un bofetón pa' mí mismo.
Okay.
Pero si vuelves a la Antártica, yo no soy celoso.
Damn. I guess if things get cold again. Mi corazón. Here we go. Oh my God. I would take this and even shorter verses, to be honest, but this is perfect. Gorgeous. Que bello. And this is hella tropical too. I'm fucking with it. Next song is Tarot, like a tarot card. Bad Bunny, Jay Cortez. Oh my God. They're a good duo, I mean. You already know No Me Kono Say. I love the mix on his voice. Oh. Okay. Como que tiene un flow de Kitty. I don't mind it.
Si te mando un fueguito es que me tienes caliente. Tú estás dura de espalda y más rica.
Para to use that one.
Se falta ey, baby, yo quiero darte, que andas bonita y suelta.
The mix there. That's gross. Love the distortion on the voice. Holy shit. Say, song feels long already, but. Ooh. Wow. That kick. The mixing on this is delicious. Man. That's right. What is that? Neverita. Track 8. Her heart is cold, I guess? Tiny! Tiny on the beat! That's my nigga Tiny. Let's go. Okay. Oh yeah, I guessed it. What a line. Wow, super summer though. Feel the vibe. For real. Interesting. Oh, another line there. I gotta admit, not the hottest song so far. In fact, not a favorite at all. Not that it was bad. If anything, es una que me gustaría escuchar quizás junto al álbum, pero not like alone. But hey, we got more Tiny on the way. La Corriente with Tony Dice. Ni sé quién es. That's track number 9. Let's get into it. Ooh.
melodía con la calle.
Interesting. Dice. Because these.
Te voy a besar, si es contigo no lo tengo que pensar.
This sounds like an anthem already.
Porque tú no eres como otra, no, tú eres diferente.
Gives me like a Daddy Yankee vibe. Like he said, I guess maybe it's the streets.
Una bitch, una
Okay.
una bad bitch girl de los 90, esa carita agridulce es la que me tienta una bitch, una invitarla, que se va a hacer, pero yo no quiero.
Dime, ¿qué se va a hacer?
Hora de llegada, no le dice nada. Hace lo que quiera.
Hacer lo que quiera.
La calle prende candela. Y antes de fandarse, prefiero la disco mirando.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm for it. Fuck. Sorry. Bueno, gracias, bad indeed. Efecto, up next. I really like La Corriente. It's good. Oh my god. I like this. A little calm on the hook. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about. The slang. Whoa. Hold on. 50 seconds of outro. I feel like it's gonna be a skit or something. Meg. What in the world? What? Why did they do that? No entiendo. Anyway, Alejandro next. That was so weird. Alright, well. Wow. This is hot. Teen Rao and Jay, they got some bangers on this album. Okay. Damn. Boys, don't worry, ladies. Some of us know. Adding that shit.
Todos son santos cuando hablan de los pecados ajenos.
Wow.
¿Quién entiende estas cosas?
That generally makes me happy. Okay. Aguacero comienza con un aguacero. Party was hot, and honestly, like Taro and Party, the conversation. It's aguacero, boy. That shit. Aguacero. Is this about her cooch, bruh? Oh, I just read the first line. Esa poposa.
Me tienes el bicho ansioso. Hey, hey, quédate en cuatro, que se ve precioso. Ese culito es un tramposo. Hey, si abres una iglesia, baby, lo nuestro es amistoso. Pero si tú quieres, cuando sea, soy tu esposo. Okay, sí, sí.
It's cute. Kinda. Kinda gross, but kinda cute. That's a bar. That's a bar. Holy shit. All the Pisces are gonna take over the streets of this. Oh wow. Love that. The early flow. Well, that's hot. I think. Si me dicen así, I wouldn't even know what to. That's cute though. Kinda. Oh my god. I probably sounded like a whole woman for that, but I just know how intense that is. This song is fucking hot. Wow. I'm having thoughts. Nah, that song was crazy. I'm just thinking about how, yeah, I mean, I've told a lot of my friends, I have some friends that don't really believe in friends with benefits and stuff like that, or even hookup sex and whatnot. And I've told them that, yeah, well, turns out I disagree. You know, it doesn't always have to be something that involves your heart like that. But if you know you're not built that way emotionally and in your mind, obviously don't do it. It's a case by case basis thing. But yeah, this song kind of reminds me, he has that like subplot. Like really the main plot is like, that shit wet, huh? But the subplot is like, girl, you're wet, but I still hate it. But you're excited to do this. And that's great. Meanwhile, we're not like super a thing. He says like something about being like her boyfriend, but he can do it like her husband, which is cute because, you know, it shows that he can really love her too, not just like fuck her brains out, which I'm sure will make her fall in love too. And, you know, I can project myself in there. Like, sure, I'm sure she'd like that, but also the intimacy alongside that is very husband-like, you imagine, right? You guys feel close and more than just bodies. And I mean, the line that kind of kills me is the, don't worry, I'm not gonna tell you that I love you. Which is interesting because, I mean, I really don't know super how a guy would do this or anyone would, but you imagine that there's folks out there that could even use I love you during sex as like a way to manipulate somebody. Especially if they don't really mean it and they're just saying it for the heat of the moment or because they want to keep this shit going. And maybe they know that they're not really working on the same page. And I don't think Bad Bunny's implying all of that, but he's just keeping things mature and clear, right? Like he even says a bit ago, you can tell folks that we're like cousins. Just for real, I get it. We're not like a thing. We're just really good friends. And because I'm such a good friend, I'm not going to make you think about that. I'm not going to make you consider, wait, does he love me? Like, is this like more than what I thought? That's like very considerate of him. And I fuck with it. Song's fucking disgusting, but I'm adding it and it's cute. Enseñame a Bailar, track number 13. Not gonna hold you in my ears. This is cool. I gotta be honest, I wish that was in there more. Get like WizKid on this bitch, bro. Come on now. Hey, but listen, I didn't mention this before, but one of the features I definitely was excited for was Bomba Estéreo. Nigga, I love Bomba Estéreo. And Bomba Estéreo is like that psychedelic cumbia that like, you know, it'll fuse it with reggaeton or electronic shit or kind of like rock or dance hall and whatnot. This last song could have used some more dance hall. But yeah, I'm just so happy to see that Tiny is involved. Hold on, what? Tiny and Bomba Estéreo. Holy shit. I don't want to gas it up, but these are my niggas. Love her voice. Let's see. Enseñame a Bailar was cool. I'll add it. It was like cute, I guess. I'm a better. Gorgeous.
Aquí no existe el pecado y equivocarse es bonito. Los errores son placeres, igual que todos tus besitos. Tú y yo.
Damn.
Quiero regalarte girasoles. Vamos a bailar 200 canciones.
200. Oh, that was so good. I need that. Fuck with that. Tiny was in his motherfucking bag for this one. Gorgeous. Hey, look, let me tell you. My favorite song by Bomba Estéreo is called Somos Dos. And there was a little bit of that, like, thematic in there. I'm a little biased, but I fuck with it. That was so good. Tiny was in his bag for real. Next song is called 2016. 2016. Are we already nostalgic for this? I guess it was almost 10 years ago, huh? Oh, that's his old tag. Hello? I don't relate to this at all, but That's for someone, I guess. And I just realized this beat is boring to me, but it's very old Latin trap for real, which is probably on purpose. I don't care. It's El Apagon.
Quieren montarse en la ola y no han ido a rincón. Un besito pa' abuela en el balcón, cogiendo todos los hoyos en la Rubicon. Ey, ey, pichea Maldiva, yo me quedo en Palomino. Ey, si no me voy pa' redes, un saludo a mis vecinos. Ey, aquí el calor es diferente. Montón, ey, ey.
This is cool. Very historical, like traditional. I recognize this line. What is happening? Holy shit. Damn. Oh my god. Wow. Gotta be honest, it's got like a vague political angle almost. I feel like, well, sure, in the nationalism, right? The pride of PR. There's also a little bit of like, hey, y'all trying to take some shit away from us? Like our culture, or like even, I don't know, maybe Bad Bunny has a stance on the whole like becoming a 51st state thing. Maybe he doesn't want that because he really likes that divide of PR being its own country, its own place, right? But hey, all in all, I fucked with all of that. Fucking house and traditional reggaeton. I'm here for that. Let me just go ahead and have that. All right. Otro Atardecer, Bad Bunny and the Marias. I feel like I know who the Marias are, but I've definitely seen people freaking out about them being on here, so let's see. The panning. Wow, from like rock to this. Love the backing. I love that line. Freestyle them sounds, girl. Ethereal. Whoa. I missed the rock, but this is so good. Maria's killing it. I'm in love. No me pregunten con quién. Un Coco. Track number 18. A little tired. Kind of long album. Okay. Got a little excited there.
Me paso fumando bajo la palmera, a ver si me cae un coco en la cabeza y me borra mi vida entera. No puedo escuchar canciones de romance.
Can't.
Pa' Argentina o pa' El Salvador. Pero denme en el like del día, por favor.
Shout out my salvadoreños.
Que yo te voy a olvidar. Ay, yo te voy a olvidar.
Is that a sample, I wonder? Like an interpolation of some sort?
Tus labios y tus ojos los tengo de gorro. No sales de mi cabeza. Ya tu recuerdo me pesa. Tenía de que te filiza.
I get it. A nice little... The Coconut Fell. A nice little weed anthem. I mean, I'm here for it. I'm also noticing here that the features are split up pretty well. Like, you get somebody every so often. Anyway, the next song is called Andrea. Pretty sure that's his girlfriend's name. Don't kill me if I got that wrong. I think I'm adding Coco. Anyway, Andrea. Busca bulla.
4 de la mañana y Andrea saliendo de la perla. Muchos la critican sin
I don't think that's his girlfriend's name.
en PR, no irse pa' ningún estado, pero todos le caso por no aguantarle chiste a ningún payaso.
Okay.
Opina,
Lovely.
Yoko, días de playita, helado de coco, se merece tanto y recibe tan poco.
I kind of miss the storytelling Bad Bunny.
Chinga cabrón se comenta.
I would have taken that, bro. Come on now. Oh no, I see the captions already. Interesting. The mixing, the production is very interesting. Love that. It's just a vibe, I guess. Like, I don't even think I want to care about the story every time, but it's just well built. It's really good. Me fui de vacaciones.
Ay, hoy voy a darle paz a mi corazón, por eso me perdí. Me fui de vacaciones. Tú me lo haces bonito.
I'm a little cynical about this kind of music, but this is fine. I just don't know if I see myself singing to this, but it's cute.
Y no pensar en nada, y no pensar en nada. Porque a veces pienso tanto que me olvido de dar gracias cuando me levanto. Puerto Rico se ve lindo hasta en Google Maps.
That's a good ass line. Ah, it says girlfriend wants a different vibe next time around. I like that song. Fuck, I think I'm adding everything. Verano Sin Ti. The title track. It's not too long.
Si fui quien falló, otro mensaje que escribí no envió, pero por si acaso lo guardo en mis notas. Y yo, con el alma rota, tantos consejos de amor que he dado.
It's there, 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 it's there. Let me tell you, the last thing I wanted to think about, let me put it this way, not the most recent relationship, at least that's not what I'm talking about right now. The relationship before this most recent relationship. I remember not necessarily feeling super sad when I realized things were not going to be how they were. When I did get hit with some sadness was later on when I realized that it wasn't going to be with that person that I would be spending, I guess, my life with. And it's not like I had thought that far ahead anyway. But in liking someone and thinking I'm going to be investing in this person, I guess it's a little bit of something you take for granted, but also something you just assume, like, sure, why not? I'm trusting you so hard that I'm trusting you with my plan in life, my roadmap, my timeline. And I guess here with that song, that titular track, it's just making me think how even today, sure, with any of the other relationships, but even the most recent one, like, I wasn't really prepared to put two and two together. We had a great time, but the stars like did the opposite of align, and we're not gonna be having this summer together. And that sucks. I guess it's like you said, it's just a destiny thing. The next song is called August. So I guess it's almost as if the given summer passed already. The summer he was gonna spend with this person, he's just not having it. And he just went ahead and spent it without them. And now it's August. It's the end. It's another short one. Okay. Some dance hall kind of. Ooh. Yep. It's cute. Easy to listen to. All right, so let me tell y'all. The next song I know very well. Beach sounds. I know Callaita. It's a classic, one I had to get warmed up to. Actually, in fact, let me pause it here. Part of that Bad Bunny journey for me was getting warmed up to his style and everything. I could not stand the that kind of shit at first. And I still don't love it. But I feel like he's also gotten better at it. But with Callaita, I saw a song that everybody loved and that I kind of had to get warmed up to. But then I noticed there was so much good about it. That bridge brought all my friends together, you know, arm in arm, arms over shoulders, beer in hand, yelling from the top of our lungs in a dark room with the JBL pulse on as our light and our sound. Si hay sexo, yeah. Si es contigo es mejor. So it's a special one to my journey with him too. I was surprised when I saw that it was on the track list. There's no way he made another song with the same name. It's one of his biggest songs ever. It's a tiny joint too. Is it literally the same track or is it a remixed version? I'm not clicking on the Genius link yet. I'm gonna just find out. Let's see. Wow. That's fucking crazy.
Se acostó temprano, mañana hay que estudiar. Ella es calladita, pero para el sexo es atrevida. Yo sé, marida, cómo es. Ella no era así, no sé quién la dañó. Pero ahora enrola y lo prende. No sé si me miente. Ahora de la vida diferente. Baby llega y se siente la presión. El perreo es su profesión. A la misión. La baby llega y se siente la presión. Ay. Ella es calladita. De la vida como es. Si hay sol hay playa. Si hay playa hay alcohol. Si hay alcohol hay sexo. Si es contigo mejor. Si es contigo mejor. Quítate la ropa que hace calor. Días de playa, noches de terror. Ella es calladita, pero para el sexo es atrevida. Marihuana y bebida. Ella no era así, no sé quién la dañó. Ella no era así.
I'm getting chills.
Ella no era así, no.
Wow. Oh man. Final thoughts. Like I already told you how special Callaita is to me. It's such an inspired choice to have it on this album. It's obviously super good for the album concept. Kind of like timeless summer, a perfect summer with this perfect soundtrack. Guys, I'm not gonna hold you. There's only 2 songs I didn't add on this album. I think it's because the vibe is so cohesive. Neverita and 2016. The vibe is so cohesive that even though some things aren't your favorite, you kind of want it all. You kind of want it all together. Wow. Another kind of like cool thing about Callaita being on there is that it never was part of any album that Bad Bunny had. It was always like just like that one single that was like really cool. Like I said, it's one of the ones that convinced me that this Latin shit like was super worthwhile. I know that it's incredibly obvious for a lot of us today, even a lot of us then, but like in hearing obviously, you know, Latin rhythm, you know, with like Tiny's nuances of, you know, soaring synths and stuff at the end. It kind of reminds me of some Travis outros and whatnot. And such a beautifully written bridge by Bad Bunny. And even the tasteful inclusion of that. I think it's like a Zion y Lennox song or something. The Alocate, yaste mia. Like that shit. You know, it's cool to know that niggas over here are also working off of like legacy and, you know, things that inspired them, and those things, as old as they are, they're inspiring today's summer nights. You know, like we are modern niggas. We're out here in this bitch with some modern women and, you know, men and days and everything, but we carry those things with us, and like it informs. I guess that's why this even sounds like a summer album, because, you know, we know these sounds from other summers, but now we have like a new summer ahead of us and a new sound. There's a whole lot to enjoy on this album, old and new, it seems. I can't begin to rank it against everything else, but it's becoming very clear that at least this alongside El Último Tour del Mundo, fuck it, those 2 alongside Yo Hago, it's 3 very distinct vibes. You know, Yo Hago is pure distilled reggaeton. El Último Tour del Mundo is so chill and vibey for sure, but it's definitely like a downtrodden vibe. The pandemic was taking us somewhere we didn't exactly know, meaning a destination we didn't know of. For all we know, the world could have ended, and that could have been Bad Bunny's last album for real. It's very apocalyptic, very pessimistic. But this one, it's like obviously a little less concerned with that. No mention, no COVID bars. And in a way, timeless for how time specific it is. It's a season, but it could be any year. Lovely. I don't know if I'll be falling in love, if I'll be finding some sort of happiness or peace this summer, you know, if I'll be finding myself, but I certainly have already found myself a good soundtrack to whatever it is I'll be doing. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed the album, make sure to leave a comment saying so. Maybe like the video. I appreciate it. I didn't know I was gonna be doing this, but for sure this is something important to me because I do love Bad Bunny. Maybe I'll be doing more of these sometime soon. So, bye. See you next time. Come around soon, please. Love you. Te amo. De lo mío. Aquí no fuimos. Que lo que. En serio, bye. Alócate hasta mí.